Hi, Cancer. This is going to be your monthly reading for May of 2020. I'm going to be pulling a Celtic cross for you today. This is not intended to be any sort of type of reading, so we're just going to read whatever comes up. This is going to be a general reading, so that means it may or may not resonate with all of you, but if it does, all the better. If you would like to like and subscribe to the channel to add your energies, that would be greatly appreciated. So let's see what we have for Cancer in May of 2020. Here you go. In your current position, there is a major transformation happening in your life. We're all kind of going through that sort of energy, I feel. Could be a Scorpio, but let's see. What's crossing you is the Five of Cups, which is an extreme feeling of lack. Looking at the hard times, the shortcomings, instead of looking at the Two of Cups behind you. This could be causing this transformation here. Going more within, this is the Hermit and the Minor. Going within and transforming through this, I believe. Let's see, at your root. Yeah, you, at your gut and at your root, you're wanting to balance this out. You want equal give and take, reciprocity. That's what you're looking for. In the past, there could have been some sort of decision that you didn't want to make, possibly, that also probably had you looking at all of this, challenging your transformation that's inevitably happening. And in your headspace, you're just wanting you're wanting a fresh start here. After this transformation that's happened, or while it's happening, you're kind of wanting to get out of that and start something new. Start something coming from a passionate perspective. In the future, though, it's showing that you're still maybe holding on to some things that you need to let go of here. We will get more on that in a minute. In your subconscious, yeah, you're in the process of putting down whatever burdens in your life has been occurring. The burdens have gotten too heavy, and now it's time to release and put them down. So in your emotions, you've got the Devil. Could be a bit of codependency here. Could be addictions. Could be a karmic relationship. However any of that resonates for you. Something that isn't for your highest good, though. Since this is in our emotions, maybe the devil is having fun, keeping you in this energy of looking at the lack instead of the good. In your hopes and fears is the Eight of Wands. That's messages, very quick communication. So you're hoping for some communication here, or possibly fearing it too. You're needing communication about something, about this scenario. So in your outcome, you've got the Five of Swords. It's not my favorite energy. I'm going to wait to speak to that once we see how all of this plays out for you. So in your current situation, you're going through this major transformation, through this through this process. So yeah, it's causing you a lot of anxiety with the Nine of Swords. You're stressed out about some reunion here, or stressed out about whether someone is going to want to reconcile and move to a more calm environment here, moving to a calmer place. You're worried about reconciling, or if someone is going to want to reconcile with you. Yeah, you're wanting judgment. Yeah, here's the Hermit card that I spoke about earlier with the Five of Cups. This is the major, this is the minor. So it's like there's some deep contemplation about whether or not you want to reconcile with someone that's possibly done some damage here. Could be a Capricorn, Virgo. It looks like whatever decision that you made about what's now stressing you out, it looks like you're standing strong and you've made up your mind, and that's why this transformation is happening. Like your life is about to be completely different because there was a judgment call here and you're standing by it. You're not giving up. At the bottom, or at your root, you want to balance things out. You want again with the quick moving communication with the Nine of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Moon. I feel like whatever was in the dark is now coming to the light about balance in this relationship or this business or in this whatever it is. There's fast communication coming in about wanting to work together, and this, you may not have seen this coming. Maybe through you standing strong in your beliefs and in your judgment about the situation is now bringing in swiftly the balance. So someone wants to put the work in to balance the scales. And I feel like maybe you didn't realize that they did. Or it could be with a Pisces. Okay, in the past you have the Two of Swords. This is someone who is not wanting to make a decision. This is someone who's at a stalemate, blindfolded. If I can't see it, it's not there type of energy, guarding their heart, not wanting to make the decision at the crossroad. Decisions again, the Hierophant, the Star. I feel like in the past, my throat is closing off, and this is you. You've been being divinely guided toward your wish, toward your soul, toward your wholeness, toward your truth. Your ultimate wish fulfillment will always be truth. And the Chariot said get in because you're going anyway. I don't care if you want to. And I have a feeling this holding on that you're doing in the future won't last either. Because this is major, and if you don't want to make the decision, we'll make it for you. This is the universe. Sincerely, the universe. So, in your headspace, you're just wanting a new beginning. You're wanting to move out of this transformation, this transformative energy. It's probably, yeah, it's causing a lot of anxiety for you. You're just wanting to move forward here because the chariot is taking you anyway. Yeah, you definitely want a new beginning. Yeah. You want to move away from the heartache and the pain. You really want to get out of that headspace. Emotionally, you're drained. You're like, okay, I'm dealt with it. Okay, but for some reason, you're still holding on to something. You're still holding on to that wish fulfillment. And it's requiring a lot of strength and knowing your worth, but waiting on it, waiting on that divine timing, because you saw the star in the past, and that is still carrying you through in the future. You needed to go through this transformation, and then since it's still here, it's kind of hard to let go. Okay, but you're purging something here, and I feel like it's this anxiety about this decision that was made. You're putting it down. So let's see. You got Justice, the Fool, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so you're doing the work. You're putting down the burdens here. You're balancing the scales in the biggest way. Preparing for this new journey into stability, into twin flame union, into a better energy than the devil, for sure. So let's see what the devil is in your emotions. You're healing from all the waiting and all the chaos. And I feel that in your emotions, you feel the healing that's coming in from healing all of this toxic environment, that you're healing from the transformation and the karmic debt, and all the karma is being removed right now. You're healing about all the waiting and the chaos and the drama that you've been through, and the fighting and the bickering and whatever. And your hopes and fears, yeah, you really want to communicate about this new beginning. I feel like you really want to avoid this tower that's going to come in. You're really trying to avoid it. You got to go through it, not around it. The only way is through. I feel like you don't want it, but the information is coming in, and whatever this new beginning is also going to come right after the tower. The tower's happening. You can't avoid it. Whatever you know is coming, communication-wise, it's happening anyway. You can run, but you can't hide. All right, what's in your outcome energy? You got a long one. Okay. Okay. Started with the Five of Swords is your outcome energy. This is a situation that everybody is just kind of wanting to walk away from. There's been a lot of change. There's been a lot of bad energy in the situation. Everybody's kind of feeling confused, not really knowing or understanding what is happening. And then you have the King of Wands. I'm seeing this as someone entering your life, possibly an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You've got Leo energy here again in the future. I see them as stepping in after, like, helping lift the fog. And there's remembrance here. There's reconciliation here. There is soul feelings here that comes with a message and a proposal to complete your happiness, to give you the final cup. In the future, what's coming towards you is the 9, still holding on to that wish fulfillment, and someone comes in with a pentacle of hope. And everything that you've manifested then comes into existence. Because you're doing the work and working on yourself and working up to it to attract in what's coming. So everything that you've been manifesting here, including this Tower moment that you already know that you can't avoid, everything is coming because this is what you've manifested. I think whatever starts out as negative is going to turn into a positive really quick when truth continues to attract truth here. So I'm going to grab you some guidance from the universe to close out the reading. I think that these are always nice to kind of solidify that, yes, we are on the right path. And here are the ways in which you can think about getting there. Okay, Cancer. What do we have as guidance for you for May 2020? Okay. You have the Coyote. It's a 12. So it breaks down to a 3. So it could be pertaining to this 3 of Swords here. That was what I immediately thought. I'm going to read straight from the book on this one. If Coyote calls to you, this is a time to pay special attention to detours and disappointment, as they are true tests of faith. You have set your intentions and turned them over to the Great Spirit, yet you may find yourself lost and confused when it appears you are being led off course, off the path leading to your most cherished dreams and desires. Remember this, Coyote is a sacred trickster and may be leading you into challenges to ensure that you are ready to handle what you've set in motion. Great growth and understanding come to you when Coyote calls your name. I think that is beautiful. Listen to the words of that. If you need to rewind that and re-listen, please do. I think that the future says it all here with regard to that card. You're being tested, and you're being moved and guided through this feeling of lack and heartache and wanting to start this new beginning, and transformative energies and and having to make judgment calls when you don't even fully understand them yet, but like you just know that it's time to that it has to happen because ultimately you've manifested this. And when things come in that you feel are testing you, they are. And only you know your truth. And whatever this was in the past that came in that said, this is your truth, this is your wish, let it be. Cancer, that's all I have for you, and I will see you next time. Bye.